Okay. Oh, now we're live. Your mom's so sweet. Okay. Well, today is a craft along with Kelly, and that's me. And that's me. I don't know what I'm saying. Katie's here. Hello, everybody.
Say, today we're having a craft along with Kelly. I'm so excited.
We are making the cards from the Simple Stories Say Cheese Classic Winnie the Pooh collection, and they're so darn cute. You're going to love them, and you're going to have fun making them. So you might be crafting along live, you might be crafting along later, and if you're crafting along live, what you're going to need, and if you're crafting along later. You also need later or live. Either way, you're going to need these items. So you're going to need tape adhesive, and all my stuff's in the back.
Okay.
Oh, and I need more foam dots. I didn't bring enough out.
Get them. So you're going to need some
foam adhesive, like dots or tape. You're going to need just
tape.
Foam tape. I like foam tape.
Oh, no, I know, but I don't think I've ever heard you call it tape.
Well, I like
adhesive.
Well, dots. I do use foam tape at home. The big roll of foam tape.
Oh, did you see how blank I was?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Katie was blank, but I don't know if we had you on the video for that or not. So you're going to need your kit, your card kit. You're going to need your foam adhesive. Go, Katie. I brought foam dots today, or foam squares.
You're talking about the long.
Yeah, the long tape. Yeah. Or tape if you've got it. You're going to need, you ink it. Oh, if you want to ink your things, you're going to need some distress inks or inks. If you'd want to ink your edges, we're going to do it maybe on 1 or 2 cards, but not all of them. And you're going to need a tape runner. Katie's getting my stuff for me, and then I'll have to find it all again.
I know, I'm messing you up again. Oh my God.
It's okay. I brought the Mono Air. I really like that adhesive. It's really strong. It's glaring a lot, but there. Oh, perfect, Katie. Oh. It's really strong and it rolls on nicely. So I use the Mono Air. But any tape adhesive, and you don't really need scissors.
But you never know.
But you never know. So have your scissors along.
And you also need.
And I brought some tweezers. They're optional. And I brought my glue press because a liquid adhesive is nice for the small chipboard pieces or small little pieces. So I brought my precision glue press, and I just brought that for an idea.
Okay, all right.
So,
gotcha.
And also you got to be a little prepped because I have taken all my pieces. I've got them all sorted. I've got them matched up with card bases. I've got them numbered because we're not going to take time to punch out all your pieces today. So, and you could be doing that while we show you the new collection from guess who, everybody?
Katie Petit's
collection is here.
Fuzzy. Yeah. And it's so pretty.
Oh my gosh, it is
follow
gorgeous.
Her on Facebook or Instagram. She's been showing it in some demos that she's done with her collection. It's just beautiful. And she's so talented.
And if you
it's
her first collection from the Arden
so
Crafts.
Pretty.
And it is very pretty, like you would expect. We're pretty excited about it. And Katie, thank you for mentioning. Katie Petit, thank you for mentioning Memory Bound in your post today. We really appreciate that.
Oh, did she?
Yes, she did.
Oh my gosh, she's the best.
So Katie, we have a lot of people joining us. Let's show
wonderful.
Honeybee first.
Okay, let's do that.
So we got in some items from Honeybee, which we love Honeybee collections. They're super nice. They're easy to work with. They're fast shippers. So, and this is the Simply Spring paper pad, which is 6 by 8, isn't it, Katie?
Yes, that's what I was just looking at. Yep, and look at how pretty that is.
That first paper.
Oh my gosh, look
at that watercolor.
So pretty.
Cheryl says it's snowing in Kansas City.
Is it?
Squirrel moment, but oh my gosh.
I've heard. Cheryl, please tell me how much you're supposed to get because that's down where Jack is.
We do have
look at those.
Very cold temperatures here in Iowa.
It's so cold.
I think
schools are delayed.
16 below. Oh, are they delayed?
Yeah. Schools are delayed, but it's kind of funny because down where Jack is, they don't have school today, so he doesn't have to go to school in college. And then Sam, where it's like 14 degrees colder or 20 degrees colder in Minnesota, they do have school.
That is crazy.
There's such a difference between the two of them.
Oh, no, all the time.
Oh my gosh, I really like this. Look at these patterns.
So this is called Simply Spring.
That looks like a basket.
It does look like a basket.
Wow. Trying to show the fronts and the backs. Love that.
There's just a lot of people reporting in with cold temperatures, Katie.
It's so cold out.
Oh, Cheryl says they're getting 4 to 8 inches.
Oh my.
And Barb
Cheryl,
says
I'm
it's
gonna
one
assume-
below in Davenport, which if you're not from Iowa, that's about 3 hours east of here. So
Yeah.
we got colder things coming your way.
Yep, $9.99 for that. And I think I might have to get one of those. That would make really good, pretty cards. Really
All
good,
right.
pretty
And then
cards.
we've got 2 stamp sets with coordinating dies. And this one is called He is Risen, so it's perfect for your Easter.
And the stamp set is $14.99, and the die is $18.99. This is a good faith-based one. All right.
Okay. It's kind of moving around. Oh, I guess we have three stamp sets.
All right, this one is Love You Friend.
Oh, okay. I want to zoom in on these.
Okay.
Cheers to our friendship. By chance we met, by choice we are friends. Your friendship is a special gift. Do small things with great love. Friend, you have a special place in my heart. And then it does have the coordinating die set.
I really like that. I like the font. I like the cursive
The fonts
font.
are really
Aren't they
cool
neat?
mixed together. And then we do have the coordinating die for that.
I'm going to have to get that one too.
And that's
so.
also from Honeybee.
One for you, one for me.
Yeah, Katie has made a pile right here, you guys.
All right, and this one is a stamp set. We've had this one before, and it's called Happy Easter for $20.99, and it is great for Easter.
I don't think, oh, so they have been priced, but somehow we didn't get these online yesterday. So we got Happy Easter, Easter wishes, wishing you an extra special, just Easter, somebody loves you. Here comes the Easter Bunny.
Diane,
So that is another stamp set. What was this called, Katie?
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter, that's a good name for it. Now, Katie, move your finger on the bottom left corner over here because this looks really good. May your heart be full of love and your basket be full of chocolate.
Or jelly beans.
Or jelly beans. Katie's not a chocolate eater, you guys.
No.
She's one of those people.
Well, you're either a chocolate eater or a candy eater, and I
Or
am a
both.
candy
I'm
eater.
both.
Are you both?
Yeah, I'm everything.
So if chocolate and jelly beans are in front of you, which one would you go to first, do you think?
Chocolate. Diane says it's 7 below in Dubuque.
Oh my
And if you're not
gosh.
familiar with Iowa, that's northeast Iowa.
Yeah. We're in the
Donna
middle.
says 12 below.
Oh, it's 12 below here. The wind chill's what's
TJ
getting us.
says, ooh,
Oh.
3 below in Aberdeen, South Dakota. It warmed up from 25 and 10 below. Oh,
Well,
it's
next week
balmy. It's very
It
balmy
is.
there.
Next week is supposed to be 55 next Tuesday here, so that's almost a 70-degree change. If you
That's
take in
going
the
to be
wind chill.
awesome. That's going to be now, Kate. Letha said something about Minnesota. She must be a Minnesota
Oh, okay.
person.
Yeah.
She doesn't think they ever closed school when they lived in Minnesota,
Right.
except for deer season.
Oh.
So, Barbara says
Priorities.
9 below in Illinois. It's definitely below 0 here in
Yeah.
many areas.
It's
It's
just
cold,
funny, yeah.
but it's warm here at Memory Bound. We got our heat turned up.
Yes,
If you feel
we
like
do.
Katie's.
Oh.
Oh, and thank you, Barb. She said somebody in the Share Handmade Kindness Facebook group asked about distress labels, and she told them about Memory Bound. 'Cause
Oh, thank
we
you.
We laser print them on sticker paper.
Yeah.
I know you can download them yourself if you want to, and that's perfectly fine. We just do it as kind of an extra service
Yeah.
if you want to get those from us. And poor Lisa, she said her pipes are frozen on the south side of Des Moines. Oh, Lisa.
I'm so
Hope they
sorry.
didn't
That's such a
burst. I hope they
pain.
only froze and didn't burst.
Yeah, that's hard.
Right.
It is a cold one today, isn't it? It's
Well,
a chilly one.
It's a chilly one,
A
but
good day to stay in the
But we have
craft.
something really cool. So
Yes.
if you're just joining us, Katie,
Oh.
you can stay there. I'm going to hop back over here real
Oh,
quick.
okay.
Because if you're just joining us and you want to craft along, get your supplies out, because today we are making the Say Cheese Classic Pooh card kit from Simple Stories. So if you've got the kit, grab it. You can craft along with me, and you can do this live or later, whether you're watching right now in the morning at 9:40 Central Time, or if you're watching it later, you can be getting your supplies out, because the next thing we have to show you is pretty special,
Yeah.
and it's the brand new collection from
Oh, I
Katie
wish we had
Petit.
I would be.
Oh, we
using my
don't have our
copy
plot.
hands. Yeah, look at
So-
that.
Hidden Creek is the new collection designed by Katie Petit. A lot of you have been asking about Katie. Where'd she go? Because she's not designing for 49 and Market anymore. But don't fear. She's still
here.
here. And she's now designing for Art and Creative Studio. And her first collection is called Hidden Creek. And we're going to show you what we've got. And we have a backup order. We've ordered, and we have a backup order on its way. So we'll be having even more coming.
All right,
coming.
should we take a look?
Yeah, you might, I don't
right.
know if you need to lay it down,
Oh,
or
I sure
we
can.
want to get the full.
I think that would be easiest. Probably.
Now, this only
Oh.
comes in tablets.
So I'm going to show the front and back. How about that?
Okay, then
Does that
let me
work
go
for you?
this way then, so I can get the full. There we go. Perfect, Katie.
But that's upside down.
It's sideways, but
Okay.
I think people can figure it out.
It smells really good.
Oh, if only you
right.
could smell it.
Ah,
So,
it does smell good.
what it looks like you get how many of each paper, Katie?
Two
Two
of
sheets of each.
So there's 24 sheets total. So there's 12 patterns.
Oh, look at the back. Okay, look at that back. I'm going to
There
go
you
back
go.
to doing
Yeah.
it this way.
You tell me what you.
And then we
need
got
to
the
do.
ferns. You guys can see that this is the beautiful designs that you know and love from Katie
And that's the
Petite.
back of the ferns.
And I personally love blue and green,
I do
so
too.
this is awesome.
What's your
this is-
favorite color? Green.
Yeah, I like green. Ooh, look at the back of
Oh,
that.
yeah. Should I turn it? Or are you good?
I think we're good.
Okay.
We have a lot of people watching today.
Oh my gosh,
Katie.
this is so pretty. Wow, that's very Tim Holtzy-like, but Katie-like.
Yes, it is.
Look at
It's
it.
Tim Holtzy-like, but it's Katie-like.
That's the one I picked out that I love.
Oh, this
Oh,
one
this
is the one that Diane
This is
loves. I
Diane's
could
favorite
see that.
paper right there.
Yeah,
I could see that.
isn't that cool?
So, and then here's kind of an overall pattern, but it's got
Yeah.
that little peek through. So how do you guys like this? Brand new from Katie Petite. Wow.
It's like her first
Look at
new
that
collection
green.
with this company. Isn't that pretty? Oh,
And then I thought this was but a floral pattern, but it's got like newsprint
I
peeking
really like
through.
this. I like small flower patterns.
And I don't think she's done anything like this
no.
for 49 and
Look
Market.
at the paper coming through.
Lots of hearts. You should see all. Ooh,
Oh,
hoo-hoo.
that's where you put a photo and you're like, I'm so happy she did that because now I
Then you're
don't have to
done.
worry about it. Yeah. And then the back is the moths and butterflies? Moth?
I don't know if it's butterflies or moths. I have no idea.
Maybe
I
a
don't know
little
the
bit of
difference.
both. We're sorry, Katie, if we're
Everybody loves this.
Ooh,
Oh gosh,
look
there's a
at
smaller
this.
print.
Oh, it's like a clay.
That looks like pumice stone right there.
Yes. I love how they have the coordinating backs.
Well, and you get 2 sheets. You know, if you love it, maybe you need
wow.
2 packs so you can have 4
Ooh.
sheets.
As you can see, I myself am seeing this
Katie
for
has
the first time.
seen it for the first time.
Look at that.
I had a peek at it yesterday.
That's so pretty.
Lots of different greens.
And
And
then the
then
plaid
got
and
the
the polka
plaid.
dots.
And again, it has that.
Such a good plaid. I always think plaids for guys. Oh, looks like we're going to have some cut aparts now. Ooh, 4x6 and 3x4s. Look at that stripe, Kelly.
Okay, wait. Here's the stripe.
Thankful for a journey filled with joy. Don't be afraid to dream big. Fill your life with adventures. Let's enjoy this crazy world together. Oh my, isn't that neat? Treasured.
So this, we have a question. If you're
Yeah.
just joining us, we're showing you the brand new Hidden Creek collection from Katie Petite, and this is the 12 by 12 paper. It comes in a tablet,
I like
which
it.
is kind of cool.
Yeah, I like that.
And look at the brown. That's pretty cool too. That's going to go with a lot of.
So pretty.
It comes in 12 by 12 and 8 by 8,
And
and
the 8x8 size.
you're going to have the 8 by 8. Maybe, I don't know, is it attached or can we flip through it? So it's the
attached.
same paper but smaller.
Oh, look at these. So those would be
Ooh.
8x8. So these are 3x2s, I bet. And these are 3x4s? No. 2,
It's probably a
by
little bit
fours.
different.
2, 4,
It's
6.
4 but wide.
2, 4. I bet these are 3x4s. And these are 3x2s.
Well, that would make it 9 inches. It's probably a little less than 3 going this
Oh,
way.
1, 2,
Maybe
3, 4,
2 and
5,
3/4 or something.
Okay.
We're not
But
doing.
anyways,
oh,
I
they're
really
asking
like the
for
little
the
ones.
price.
Oh,
I don't think this.
it's not priced.
This hasn't
I'm
been
so
priced yet.
sorry. But it should be
But
online.
Janet linked it, and she can put in the comments how much it is. We
Oh.
pulled it right out of the box. It came in yesterday,
Oh,
and we
they're
knew
even
we were able
tinier.
to show it today. So we.
Oh my gosh. I might have to get one of these too, Kelly.
Well, those are colors you like too.
I do. All right, this is such yummy stuff. Oh, we'll just go right here.
Yeah, it was
at
organized
that.
at one time. There's the enamel
yeah.
dots.
Done.
So let's show
Oh my
and
gosh.
let's show
Yeah.
all of the actual blue and colorful
Yeah,
stuff
I'm
first.
going to open this
You're gonna
ephemera
open
pack.
that?
Yeah,
Okay.
just because it's so pretty. Do you want to start on something here?
Yeah. So while Katie opens that, I'll show you the rub-ons. And you can see they have all the beautiful colors, and they've got backgrounds. And you get 2 sheets of rub-ons. And Janet could actually link the whole line for us. Or she's, okay, the 12 by 12 pad is $18.29. That's a weird price, but that's what it is. So there's the rub-ons. Katie's, what are you opening? The ephemera?
I'm opening the ephemera pack, and it has 112 pieces. Look at all this yumminess. So it has the little squares. It has...
There's an animal.
Oh.
There's a little animal. I have not seen animals in her things like that before. That's
I'm
awesome.
not quite... Is it a badger? I don't know. I shouldn't say
We
what
don't
I think
know.
it is. Oh, it has little bugs and butterflies. Oh, I thought that was a worm.
Oh, there's a squirrel.
Yeah, or a
Or chipmunk or whatever.
or guinea. Look at all these.
It's very,
look
it's called Hidden Creek.
Oh, look at
It's very nature-like.
this is fun,
Shannon's-
Katie. I love it.
Shannon says it's an otter. Ann says it's a
Okay.
beaver. We don't really
All right.
know.
Thank you.
We could
It's one
ask
of those.
Katie when we talk to her next time.
I look at all these little bugs, and oh, Kelly, I just don't even know what to say.
Katie's very excited over
It's
this.
just so cool. Oh, look at the little.
Now we do
Oh my
have, we've got
gosh.
our first order in
Wander,
yesterday, and we have more
explore.
coming in later in the week. And I'm hoping it doesn't quite sell out, but, and Janet is linking the honeybee items from this morning.
Aren't these?
They're very gorgeous. She's got a little bit of everything in there.
Yeah,
This
okay.
greenery, flowers, butterflies, animals.
The colors
Words.
is just I love, and I love the brown, the little touch of brown in it, and the little touch of gray in it. So pretty.
Okay.
All right, which one?
How about the decoupage? No, we haven't shown these.
Here's the decoupage paper. And decoupage paper, is it like a tissue paper?
It's going to be thinner.
So it will be
So
thinner.
while Katie opens that, I will show you the laser cuts. Oh, she's got it open.
Yeah.
You are so fast.
But it it is thinner. So you can, it's like tissue
It's like
paper.
the collage paper that
Yeah.
she had with 49 a Market.
Wouldn't that be just? I'm thinking of junk journaling. You
Yeah,
just put that on there.
it'd be perfect.
So you get, it looks like 3 sheets of each pattern. Oh wow, aren't those pretty, Kelly?
Yeah, those are gorgeous. Katie, if I don't know that Katie's watching,
This
but
is gorgeous.
wonderful job. We love it.
Love the
That's
packaging.
why that's why we reordered it, because I was afraid we didn't get enough, Katie.
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure we had enough.
And these are the laser cuts. And it would tell me how many laser cuts are there. 78 laser cuts. 2 designed, 1 sheet each, and 78 total. So 2 designs, so I think,
Yeah.
is it good now?
Yeah, there we
Okay.
got it. There we got it. Perfect.
So these are like, the laser cuts are a lot like the ephemera, but I think they're just a bit smaller.
and some different things. I
Yeah,
don't remember seeing that
absolutely.
little bench
No.
and the little boots and
Yeah,
things.
so it's like an ephemera on a paper. These
And
are
you
just
just pop
very
them out.
I'm very attracted to these.
We're having a hard time moving
so
Katie on.
sorry.
So then Katie, we have,
Oh.
here's the tape.
And this does not do it justice. You need to go online and see what this is, but it's like,
Gloria, this is all at the end cap. Oh, yeah.
Hidden Creek is the
this is,
talking about right now.
what do I want to call this? Like a transparency.
Yeah, it's a clear tape,
Film
but it
strip.
is like, it's like a film strip.
Yeah, film strip. This one is a film strip. It says Kiss Cut Pet Tape.
It's the PET tape. So it's a clear
Oh,
tape. It
thank
looks
you.
like film strip, but it's
I wish
sticky
I
on
could
one
show you.
side.
Oh, it is.
And you pull off the
thank you
backing,
for-
and it's kind of hard to see
Yeah.
the images on there.
So if you open this, you just pull the items
Pull the
off
backing off.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay,
That's really
Darla's
cool.
got it. She says that's a badger.
All right.
And Donna said that Katie Petit said these are double-sided, which that is even more
Oh,
special.
wow. I like that you guys can add
So there's
to
several
our...
stamps, there's a stencil, and there's a few dies.
All right, let's look at these
Should we do
stamps.
stamps?
Yeah, these stamps are beautiful. These are $11.49.
That's called Fern Valley.
I
I
love
love the
it.
name because there's a
Yes.
movie called Fern Valley.
There is?
I thought there was a Disney movie called Fern Valley.
Fern Gully.
Oh, Fern Gully. Okay. Okay. Oops. It was a fern movie. It's and it ended in LY, but okay, Fern Gully. All right. Can you flip it over to the back so we can just see the stamps?
Yeah, absolutely. I like that you can stamp the insides a different, the inside pieces for your ferns.
You can make them look watercolory.
And then we have these butterflies and dragonflies, and these are also $11.49.
It's called Ledger Wings 1.
I like that because look at the ledger pieces.
And she's used this a lot in her art journaling.
And Diane has, you don't want to miss tomorrow. Diane has the most amazing things she's going to show tomorrow, and this would work out perfect on there. And these are called
Letterbox Remnants.
And this would work perfect for what Diane's also doing.
Oh my
Diane's
gosh.
doing an amazing thing.
Tomorrow Diane's here, and
Yeah.
she's making projects with the Tim Holtz fabric, the palette orange.
And it knocked my socks off.
She went crazy over the
did.
weekend.
All right, and another one with the ledger.
Artful Ledger 01.
One.
So lots
These
of
are perfect just to add on
They are.
to.
These are going to be good for junk
Yes.
journaling too.
Oh my gosh, yes. My gosh, my pile.
So there's 4 stamp sets.
Yep.
Oh, that's a great way to show them, Katie. And this is all online. If you go to memorybound.com, go to shopping, go to new, and you'll see Hidden Creek by Katie Petit.
So look, that one says a layering clear stamp.
Oh, yes,
This
I see that.
is, the packaging is so nice on these. Very easy to read, very easy.
I do like the
Yeah,
packaging.
it is good.
It's
I like
a
the
little
black
better than the
packaging.
physics. Oh, this is a stencil.
Okay, so this is a stencil.
This is a stencil. Timeless quatrefoil. And it's big,
I like
which is
that.
nice because if you are doing like a card, you can have it go right off the edge.
I'm also thinking of junk journaling how.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
We've been thinking about that a lot.
Yeah.
And Katie, I ordered some stuff, so let's talk about
yay.
that later.
Fern Gully.
Fern Gully or Fern Valley, whichever you want to call it. But
Those are nice sizes,
They're
aren't they?
long. Yeah, they're really good. They're tall.
And this is awfully pretty. This is called Tall Grasses.
Lots of tall stuff. It's got the butterflies and your dragonfly along with it.
And this, oh my gosh, I'm
Good
a sucker for
basic.
tags. Tag essentials. But look how,
It's got the little piece that you can
Put it in the
tear
middle?
off on the bottom. It's got a little
okay.
perforated. So you could
Gotcha.
tear it off, or you could leave it like that for a design.
or you can fold it up and it'd be a little pocket to hold the little tag.
Yeah, there's so many options.
Yeah.
So many options.
I love this. And that is all, Katie.
Okay,
absolutely.
they don't think the ledger stamp is online.
Okay.
So I wonder if it's in the right
Category?
category.
Okay, we will double check
Hey,
on that. I'm sure Diane will be
hey,
back.
Doug. We got Doug on the other side of the wall, I think.
Oh, Chris? I hear him. All right, so
Should I
that
try
is
this?
the hidden. Yeah.
It's on the it's on the other side of the door. Over there, the ledger stamp doesn't appear to be online, so I wonder if it's not in the category.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, would you mind getting it? Because they're not paying any attention to us.
Ask her how it got there.
Okay. I know, you guys didn't even come to help us. I just threw something over the wall and they totally ignored us. I thought Doug was back there. Okay. All right, they're checking on that one. So we'll get it fixed. Katie's laughing. I think we're ready for our craft along. So tomorrow,
Gosh, I'm glad I'm back.
tomorrow get ready because Diane's going to be here, and the palette orange, the Tim Holtz orange palette fabric, she's done tags, cards, all kinds of cool things. She went a little crazy. And then we're going to show you the new yellow palette tomorrow too. All right, so Katie, can I give this to you, or what do you think? Can you do it? Okay.
Are you good? I just won't
yeah.
look at you.
All right, don't look at me.
If you could only see how she tried to get the attention.
I'm trying to get their attention. They're right over this
Yeah.
wall. Doesn't
Okay.
go to the ceiling.
Right. It doesn't
Nobody
go
is
to the
listening. Nobody is listening to us.
Doug
So
is right on the other side.
I thought Doug was over there, but I don't think he is. So I tossed the stamp set that needed some help over the edge, and they just said, "Oh, what was that?" And just,
Frisbee
"Oh,
taught it.
it's fine. Just let it go."
You
It
like
doesn't
lean
matter.
back and just chucked.
It doesn't matter that this stamp set came flying over the wall. We don't need to worry about it. It happens all the time. We'll just leave it there.
It's so memorable. I can't wait till
So.
someday it's gonna come flying back.
Maybe something will. I don't know. All right.
I'm so sorry.
Well, it didn't work. So luckily Diane's taking care of us. We must have missed an item. All right, because all of that was
You're
released
so
today. Hidden Creek got released today, you guys. And I'm
Oh my
really
gosh.
grateful that we were able to get it in and have it on the release day.
It's so pretty. So
So,
pretty.
Katie Petite,
Yes.
we
Oh.
absolutely love it. Katie,
Yay.
we love you too. We love it, and I hope that you're designing more. I can't wait to get more and more from you.
I think you
Okay.
should put a whistle around your neck. so
I
you
might
can
have
whistle.
to. I couldn't get to the bell, so what are you supposed to do? All right, so today, the main event today is putting together the Simple Stories card kit for the Winnie the Pooh, the classic Winnie the Pooh. And how many of you, give us a thumbs up if you've done Simple Stories card kits in the past. I'm going to show you what you get first, and so you know what comes in their kits. And Katie, I brought some of the other kits that we have also that we can show. I guess if you want to show them now, we can. No. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you get the directions for each card, numbered directions. So it's silly, but I like reading numbers and bullet points. I don't like reading paragraphs for directions, but you're going to get a sheet of chipboard embellishments. They're not stickers, but they're chipboard. They punch out. Everything punches out. You don't need scissors. It makes 8 cards, so you get 8 really nice heavy-duty card bases that are pre-scored. And then let's see, how many of these sheets do you get? These are punch-out sheets, and it looks like you get 3 or 4 of them. So you get, you're going to recognize some of these for a background. So if you're crafting along, you should really have all of this punched out already. I guess we're going to get 4 sheets, Katie.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Hopefully there are.
So if you want to craft along, or if you're, maybe you can keep up and do it as you go. I don't know, but I'm going to move this aside. And then that's what you get in this kit. And then Katie, let's show the other kits before we start, because I'm afraid we're going to forget about it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. And I will say that arm that you showed when you tossed that, I think you could play some really good Frisbee golf.
Oh, thank you, Nicole. Nicole brought us a bell. She must have heard what was going on back here, Katie.
All right. So here's the heartstrings. If you could. I'm sorry. All I have is this visual. You really did chuck it over.
It made it the first time,
It did.
too.
I know. And we also have this cider and donuts. And Kay says she takes these with her on business trips that she could do in hotel. Like her husband's off on business.
They're nice.
They are.
Excellent idea. Or if you're going to a crop, Katie, sometimes it's hard for me to pay attention of what I'm working on
totally
in a crop.
understand. Yes.
So it's kind of nice to just, have something to work on that you don't have to think too much about.
Simple Vintage Flower Shop. And I really like that. And then we also have another Simple Stories kit called Remember. And these are ones that you need when you least expect it.
Exactly. We
Yeah.
just reordered those and brought those back in.
I like those.
Because they are pretty nice.
And speaking of crops, we have a big crop this weekend.
Katie, I'm so glad you mentioned it because we have one opening. This
Oh,
weekend
okay.
is our Love to Craft craft weekend here in Ankeny at the Marriott Hotel. It's Friday from noon to midnight, Saturday 7 a.m. to midnight, and Sunday 7 a.m. to 4. And we had a last-minute cancellation, so if you want to join us, call the store right away this morning, and we'll get you signed up for that. So we don't
Yay.
normally have cancellations
No.
like that. And our waiting list has all been taken care of.
I think that's
Everybody's
what's
in.
amazing.
It is. That's the
That
first
waiting
time.
list does,
And the weather's going to be good. This
it
below
is.
zero
Yep.
is changing on Friday. So,
Yep.
and Saturday I think it's going to be in the 40s.
Yeah,
so
and
it's gonna
Sunday's
be
supposed to be like almost in the 40, 50s.
maybe I'm thinking Sunday, but anyway,
okay.
it's going to be good weather, no snow. So if you want to come, we'd love to have you join us. Give us a call.
Absolutely. All right,
All right.
Kelly.
Well, we're going to change up the phone. Oh, before we do that, I just
Yeah.
want to show the inserts. So the card kit, the classic Winnie the Pooh, and Janet did make inserts for us. And I've already put them on my cards because we don't need to do that together. You can do that on your own. Maybe you don't have the inserts or you're not using them. You're going to do something else. But on her insert, she always has the title of the card, so you know what insert or text sheet goes with which card. And there's 8 of them here that
and
you
there's
can get.
a really light gray cut line that you cut on. And that's always helpful to me.
And what
It's
else is
amazing.
helpful, I went and cut mine all apart, and then I had to figure out which card they went to, which I could because I had another set.
Oh, gotcha.
So I think, Katie, you said once to write the number or the name of the card on the back.
Just
of
pencil it on there,
Pencil
yeah.
it on, and then you can easily figure it out. All right, well, I think we're ready to get crafting along. Katie, you want me to help put that in the... Give us
sure.
a minute.
Okay.
We're going to...
Go ahead,
change the
shut your
pin.
eyes. 'Cause
we're
gonna,
good.
Okay.
We've got this, Katie. If we can toss a stamp set over the wall and have everybody ignore us. Okay, so I got to think now. So it's like this for now. Oh no,
Is it that
like
way?
this. It's like this.
Tilt-a-whirl.
So it's got to go like this.
Okay.
Oops, sorry for shocking.
Do you want me to?
I
You got
actually
it?
think it's kind of easier like this.
Oh wow, that was
how's
impressive.
that?
Okay, then I gotta get on my phone and pull you up. Okay. Ready.
And then as Katie's going to be listening in,
Yeah.
so if you feel like, gosh, you're going too fast, too slow, you have a question, you just need to talk to Katie and ask her. Let her know what your question is, and we'll get it all. We'll make it good for you. That's what we do, isn't it, Katie?
It is. Do you want?
I might have to go back up just a little bit.
Move.
Okay.
Is this our first craft along on this table?
It is our first
My
craft along.
gosh.
Yes, it is. Did we have a craft along in January? But not. This is our new table.
Yeah,
It's our
that
brand
seems
new
like
table.
a long ago. Do
Okay.
you want the mat?
I'm okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just going by the directions. So card number 1, the first card on your directions, is this one right here with Winnie the Pooh holding his balloon, and it says, "It's always an adventure with you." So I'm calling that card 1. Now, you know, if you're doing this on your own, you can make them in any order you want. It doesn't really matter. I do suggest if you're making them, especially if you're taking them somewhere, that you go ahead and like organize all your pieces. And I'll show you what we're using for card 1. Of course, you're going to need a card base. So we're going to fold that in half. And I brought my Teflon bone folder because I really am liking it a lot.
Bother you?
I think I'll be okay.
All right.
So we need the background piece, the green. I put it in an envelope last night, and I was watching the Saturday Night Live 50th anniversary
wasn't
show.
that fun?
So I did lose a piece in the couch, but it was just some bees, so we'll be okay. So we need the background. We need this little red gingham strip, and we need this tag, and there's a little chipboard. There's a little bee there. And we got Winnie the Pooh, and he's supposed to be holding a balloon, but guess who's ripped? I think because I was doing this in the recliner, but we're going to show you, don't worry about that. And you need a little set of flowers and the chipboard U. So the only things I have from the chipboard is the little bee and the U, and everything else is punched out from the other paper. See my little problem here? But I think we can make it work.
I think you can too.
We can do it.
Oh yeah.
All right, and I don't know if I mentioned, but you need these 2 yellow borders. So we're going to start out by putting the card front on, which is this pretty green color. Let's put some adhesive on that. Oh, this is my noisy adhesive, because I don't know. Oh, here's my mono air. Let's put this on. And let us know if you're crafting along. I'm just curious how many people are actually crafting along with us.
And just so you can say me, if you want to type that real quick in the comments, just so we can see who is crafting along.
So then this piece goes right up here along the top. And you know, when you get one of these kits, they're like perfect. I know, Katie, you've made some of these.
Oh, I love them.
Because sometimes when I cut a paper, it's not always perfect.
You can change them up too at however you see fit. If you want to change it up.
You absolutely can.
And it's always fun to see how people do change up things that we've created.
I thought about changing this up, and then I thought about maybe following the rules a little more. So this red gingham goes right along the bottom.
Jackie M is crafting along with us
Yay,
today.
Jackie!
Julie is wondering, is there an alpha die in the Pooh font? And there is an alpha dye in the Pooh font, and it is on order, Miss Julie.
So it is coming.
Yes.
All right, so there's your background. It's
Dawn
1, 2,
is
4
crafting
pieces.
along.
Oh,
Barbara's
thank
crafting
you,
along.
Dawn.
Yeah. Dawn, my question is if you're in your she shed, your crafty shed. Yes,
We hope so.
I do too.
The next piece you're going to need is this tag. It says it's always an adventure with, we're wondering who. Now, if you had ribbon, we did have a ribbon pack that if you purchased it or if you have some ribbon at home, we matched up ribbon. We do this for a lot of the collections because I realize that a lot of you are long distance and you can't come see our, what do we have, Katie, about a 24-foot wall of ribbon that you can buy by the foot. So you could put a ribbon in here right now. And
Excuse me.
I'm going to do that on a later one. I'm just going to leave it like this for now. So I'm going to put my adhesive on the back.
Edie is crafting along.
Oh,
and
yay,
Annette
Edie.
says Annette's at work, but she's watching you craft it.
Okay, well,
So I
maybe
love
she can
that.
make it later
Yeah.
then. So that just goes a little bit below this orange stripe. It just sits a little bit below off to the right. And then we're going to pop up a couple things. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Thanks, Katie. I think I need to get this Winnie the Pooh on here because and I'm going to adhere him on flat. You could put him, if you wanted to, you could pop him up. Since mine's torn, I'm going to do it flat, so I'm going to put a little adhesive on him. And where it tore, because I was watching TV last night when I was setting this apart, I made sure I had adhesive on that little tear spot.
I think that's good to show, though, Kelly, that if
Yeah.
you do tear it, you can fix it.
You can always fix it.
Twine would be very cute through that little tag,
Oh,
too.
twine. I absolutely love twine.
Yeah.
You guys,
she's...
that's one of my happy things. All right, and then I also, where I tore the balloon, made sure I had lots of good adhesive, and I didn't really stick Winnie down until I had this lined up to make sure.
You can't even tell.
Yeah, you won't even be able to tell.
I wonder if Winnie would ever have a package of ephemera fly past him while he was in the air.
Maybe. You never know. Oh, gosh, I got the inside of. All right, and then you got this little flower bunch, and this is, again, also from the punch-outs, and it just goes right down here on the corner of the card. Isn't this coming together nicely?
It is, and quickly. And I'm thinking, I did purchase this kit. Imagine that. And it would be a good thing just to do with the crop this weekend.
It would.
Because I can chit-chat and get something done, maybe.
I was going to pop up the U, but I think on the first card, I'm not going to pop up anything.
No.
And this is big enough that I'm just using my tape adhesive, but you could certainly use your liquid glue also.
And Janet says she's not crafting along, but laundering along.
Oh, okay.
It cracks me up where people carry their phones with them through the house while we're on.
That is funny.
And Jane says she couldn't wait to do it, so she already has done her.
She did hers.
Yeah.
Well, good. Well, Jane, oops, I got my big tip on my glue press. But I'm using my glue press for this little piece, and I forgot to get out my little piece of
Your thinner nozzle.
my thinner nozzle and my tweezers. I had some tweezers.
You have some tweezers. They're over there.
Oh, I do right there. Okay, so you guys,
I
we made our first card. So what do you think?
I think it's amazing.
And we didn't do anything extra. We didn't do anything special. This is how it looks, just making it like the kit, which is super duper cute.
Very cute, Kelly. Very cute.
And it's done. Boom.
I know.
And it says it's always an adventure with you. And on the inside says forever grateful to call you friend.
Oh, I like that.
And that was Janet's insert. Oh, and
Oh,
you know
everybody's
what?
like, ugh.
Do they like it?
Yeah, they got lots of hearts.
So here's my extra pieces. And
Oh, wow.
Maybe I'm going to need some of them, and I don't know it. There's this chipboard with Winnie the Pooh and
Oh, it's so
Piglet, and I
cute.
can't believe that that's not on a card.
Look at all those pieces.
But so I think we should just take something and
You're going to add to it?
put it on, just on the inside.
Barbara is laundering along, too.
Laundering along,
Yep.
I love it.
Donna shares that she uses the ribbon, puts junk bows.
That would be awesome. So
Oh,
I
I
just
like
added
that.
a little heart to the corner. All right, so card 1 is
I
done,
can't believe
everybody.
These are all your extras.
Well, I hope they are, unless I missed something, Katie, which is very possible.
Well, I think it's nice that you have all these extras.
So what I'm
put on
calling
their
card number 2 on the
envelopes.
directions is this Winnie the Pooh, and he's, it says you are sweet as honey right here, and he's sitting there with a big pot of honey. So that's what we're going to make next. And I've got it all in this handy dandy little envelope. If I can pull it out. Make sure we get all
Some
the
of
pieces.
them, they have a lot of pieces in them, so double check if you put them in your envelope that you are able to get them
So
off.
you can, yeah, you might have it in an envelope. You might have it in a baggie. Let's fold our card base over. Okay, so we've got our card front here. We're going to need this piece that's going to go right on our card front. And I don't like to change things up, but I might.
Ooh, I like this, Kelly.
I might just flip it.
Kelly's going
So,
rogue.
Well,
Oh.
I can't help myself.
I know.
You're going to need this chipboard that's Winnie the Pooh, and you're going to need a chipboard bee. And we got a little chipboard flower with the bee. And then our other chipboard is the word honey. So there's 4 chipboard pieces that you need. And I got a little piece here inside my bee that I need to pop out. See if I can grab that with my tweezers.
I need to remember that I'm supposed to fill the quiet.
All right, so how they've made it, how Simple Stories has made it is they have the flowers on the bottom like this, and you can see that on your directions. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to flip it upside down just to give you another look. Sometimes I can't help myself. And then you can just see both ways, and you can choose
I
how
like
you
that.
want to do it. If you want to
Do this or
follow
that.
the rules, yeah, that's right, Katie. This or that is perfect. So we're just doing it a little different. And this one also has a tag that says how sweet you are. So I'm going to pop that little hole open, and we are going to put some ribbon on there. And I think in the ribbon pack there is this really pretty color of kind of a goldish color, and that's what we're going to use for it. I'm going to dig out my scissors. I thought I had scissors that cut ribbon.
Oh, I'll be right back. I have an idea for you.
Katie's coming back.
I will be back.
You could staple, I brought over a tiny attacher because you could just staple some ribbon on here. This is like a seam binding, so it ties really nice. And I got to cut off. This is optional. You don't have to do this. Since I didn't put anything on the other tag, I just want to show you different ways. All right, and the tag is the first thing that we're going to put. Well, no, it's not the first thing. We are going to put on our blue piece. And it looks like this was a piece I thought was extra, but aha, it was not extra. So we do need this piece also. So we're going to put this on first. And it's just a little blue piece. It's got 2 notches, and they've put those at the bottom, so we'll follow along with Simple Stories how they did it. And this goes about right here. Now you could have either turned it to have your florals on the bottom or the top. On your directions it shows it on the bottom, and we're just doing it different just because that way you can see it a different way. And I just like to show you different ways of doing things. And then we're going to put the little sweet as honey here, the little tag about right there. And it's got that ribbon on it, and I'm adhering that down flat. And then up in the top left corner, we're going to add this little gold banner piece. Hey, Katie, would you mind changing the tip on my glue press? Or I brought my glue press today in this little box, and these are $5.99, and everything fits perfectly, even my extra bottle of glue. And I've got my little bit bigger tip on mine today. So Katie's going to switch out my glue for me so I have a finer tip. Because I'm really just gluing little pieces today.
Yeah.
And then we've got our cute little Winnie the Pooh here. Look at how cute he is. So we're going to glue him down. And he's larger, so I'm just using my tape runner. And he sits right here. Oh, I forgot we were doing this part up here, you guys. So I've got the little gold banner. And then there is a pink banner piece that goes right alongside of it. Now the thing about if you did switch your floral with your plaid, excuse me, you're going to see that now your pink piece doesn't really show quite as much. But I think that's fine because we're adding this little flower with the bee right on top of it. So let's do that. Boy, Katie, these actually come together pretty quick.
Janet's wondering how you can tell the difference between the glue press tips.
One, Katie can show you, or here. The one that's got the whiter tip
Is the gray.
is gray. Whoops. And you can see I've got a little, I put a different glue in there too. And then there's the finer one is white. All right, now we got to get our word honey in there because you are sweet as honey. So let's put that right on there. And then there's this really cute little bee that goes on, and they've put it down here at the bottom. But you know what? I think I'd like to put it right there to fill in that space. And thank you, Katie, for switching out my glue press, because now I have a little bit finer tip for these little pieces, which is a lot easier to do. So I don't have glue going all over the place. I kind of like it right here. And again, we didn't pop anything up because we have that chipboard, and I think that looks really well. Looks good with it. So there is card number 2. All right, let's move on to card number 3, which it's got the little Pooh's Balloon Company receipt on there, and it says, a hug is always the right size, which I think is really cute, and Piglet. And I'm going to tell you guys about Piglet because Piglet was lost at my house last night.
He quite the adventure, didn't you?
I thought it was that he went in the couch cushion, and then I decided that I was just going to give it up, and we would just not have Piglet on this card.
Choose from your extras?
When I got up from the recliner, he was laying on the floor right by my feet. So Piglet's back, everybody.
That's
so you're going to
funny,
need your...
Kellie.
Oh, I didn't show you the inside of this one.
Oh,
So it says you are as sweet as honey, and then on the inside, you're not just one of a kind, you're my favorite kind.
Oh, wow. Janet does such a nice job.
She
Not only
does.
with her sentiments, but with her fonts. She changes the fonts. I love that.
She does. I don't know how she does it.
And my suggestion is, even if you're not doing this card kit, but to get the insert, because the inserts can go into all sorts of different cards. I have a thing of Janet.
Katie loves Janet's inserts.
Yes, inserts. And if I need one, I look through them and grab whatever one works for me that day.
So we're going to need the background that's got orange and a little bit of green around the edge. And then we're going to need this. I love this little receipt. It's a little receipt piece. You need that Pooh's Balloon Company. And there are 2 tags. These are all from the punch outs. And let's just punch out those little holes right there. So we got 2 tags. And then you need this little border that's got the red gingham and the little pink scallop. And then from the chipboard, you need Piglet, you need the word hug, and I think you really needed 3 hearts, but I have 2 right here.
Oh, I bet I can loan you a heart.
Katie
here.
might be able to find me a heart.
Yeah.
Now you'll notice their cards, they go all the way to the edge, the front papers, and that, I think that makes your cards look really amazing, and I like that. If you don't want that, if you want a little white to show, then you could just trim off this green piece and you would have just a little bit of white. And I'm not going to do that on this card because instead I'd like to do some inking. And I'm not inking all my cards, but I want to ink this one just to show you how it would look. And I didn't bring my craft mat, but I have a little piece of paper here I can ink on. So let's put a little, and I'm using walnut stain. You can use your favorite brown. Maybe you want to use like a blue, like a faded, what do you think, Katie? Faded jean?
Sure.
Might look good with this. All right. Oh, yeah, our table's wobbly. Our table's wobbly.
Yeah, I
so
wonder if
I'm
the
going to do it up in
camera-
the air.
Okay.
Our new table isn't quite as sturdy as I had hoped. Let me
That's
move
all right.
this. So I'm going to ink all these pieces. Let's get this out of the way with walnut stain. Walnut stain's a little darker. It's a color I never ever used because it was so dark. And then Scorched Timber came along and ground espresso, and they're even darker.
So this doesn't.
And
seem
it
as
lightened up my walnut. Somehow it lightened up walnut stain for me. But this way you can see what it looks like if you do ink the pieces, and I think it adds a lot.
So Janet has said what she does with her inserts, she uses the Avery L storage bags, and she labels them by theme, and then she just stores the inserts in the bag so they're ready to go when she needs them.
Oh, good
Janet,
idea.
which size bags do you use?
Yeah,
Excuse me.
because I know we have reordered all the Avery L bags. Okay, we got Piglet. He spent some time on the floor last night.
Just hanging out.
Yeah.
It's a good thing you didn't have a dog, like, because if Charlie was there, she would have eaten him.
Yes.
Eaten him.
We had our grand dogs for a week, and they got picked up Sunday night. So we
you
are
did
no
have them
longer.
for a week?
We had them for a whole week.
How were they?
You could ask Doug.
Okay.
What he thinks
Okay.
about it. All right.
Myron and
Rocco.
Rocco,
Myron
yes.
is Dachshund.
with a
And
mind of his own, right?
He is his own man. All right, so I've inked him up with the walnut stain. I also did bring scorched timber. You could use vintage photo, whatever you want. Oh, I need to ink up an extra heart, don't I? So let's ink up an extra heart. This will give people time to catch up. And
Yeah.
again, inking is totally optional. You don't have to do it. I just thought it'd be kind of fun. And the other thing you don't have to do is put something on these tags. The first tag that we had, I left plain. The second tag, we put ribbon.
Yeah.
So I think we'll just tie a couple little pieces of twine on these two. So we'll do that before we assemble them. And you know what, you guys, you could ink your twine if you wanted to. I'm not going to, but you could. We've seen that done. So what did everybody think about?
Instead of using those,
Oh, Katie, do you want
these
me
are
to
like
use
my,
those?
yes, I do.
Katie wants to show her new favorite scissors.
My new favorite scissors.
You
don't
don't
wanna
hit your
my
head on the light, Katie.
We have fancy lights now. These are called super snips. And they're, as you can see, they're just about as big as my fingers. And they
You
have
want
this
to
little
trim
cover.
you want to trim this for me,
I do
Katie?
want to trim that. And they work
Oh.
so fabulous. They're so
They
sharp.
fit. I keep a pair in
Yes.
my purse.
Oh,
Now I got this one to trim. Katie, see, this is teamwork. Whoops, I can't get it between the blades. This is teamwork, everybody. Okay, we got them
and they
done.
come. Darn, I wish I would have cut each one with
with
a
a
different
different color?
They come in green and pink and yellow. And I throw the one set in my purse because Kelly does, and I like to be like Kelly.
They're
$5.99.
Yeah, $5.99, a good price.
And then one I've been doing since it's cold and I can't craft 24/7 with my husband, so I put them in my crochet basket. But then I also have them to cut twine and ribbon just like we did, and they're fabulous. But what a fun little gift!
And they're cute. They're a really good
Yeah.
gift for your crafty friends.
Now I'm not sure, but if you are a traveler, would these be okay to keep
I
in your
don't
purse?
know. I don't know.
They're awfully sharp,
They're very sharp.
but not deep.
So if you had a puncture wound, it wouldn't go in too
exactly.
far, right,
Wouldn't go
Katie?
too far, yeah. So let me
All
know.
right.
I absolutely love those. Super snips are called. Oh, I thought I'd come
Well,
back.
I
Oh,
think they're
Janet liked the super snips.
Oh, she's the best. All right, so we're going to put our card front paper onto our card front. I don't know, I've never called it card front paper before.
Kelly,
don't know where
I
that
have
came
to
from.
kind of mention that you are over in the tiny little corner. We have this huge table.
I know, it's because of our holder.
Oh, that's right.
Um,
Okay.
Okay, so, we're doing this cute one. Katie, and I
Yeah.
found another piece here that
Okay,
I missed
that you
pulling
missed.
last night, and that's this one. So this piece, I'm sorry I didn't tell you needed it, but you do.
The blue.
Yeah.
Looks like a stamp that has journaling.
Yeah, it's a little stamp, and it's got some writing in it, and I got to ink it because I've inked everything else.
Oh, Jerry says she had a little nail scissors in her carry-on and she had to remove them.
Oh, so maybe you can't put it on your
Yeah.
carry-on, but put it in your suitcase,
Yeah, you could.
and
use
then you
them.
can always do it later. Now on this card, you can see these tags are behind the little, I call it a little receipt paper for Pooh's Balloon Company. So I'm going to put those on first, but I'm going to kind of look where I'm putting them. Well, no, I'm not going to put those on first. I'm going to put this on first. So let's put this little border piece. This is the gingham piece that's got the little ruffly edge that looks like it's stitched. So let's put that on first. And they've got it lined up right inside of that green. So it goes just like that. And then as you kind of look at this and you want you want the little floral tag to stick out of the top. And then this one kind of goes underneath like so. And you know, however you put those, it's not going to be a big deal. But if I put my hand on the green one and just keep it there, then I can pull the floral one out and put adhesive on it.
This is where I
And then
find
I can
sometimes
kinda
I
see where it
use
goes.
removable adhesive.
And you know, Katie, I was going to bring my removable, but I couldn't
you
find the
like this.
cap to it.
Oh,
So I decided not
Okay.
to bring it. So there I've got my two little tags on. And then this is probably one of my favorite little pieces because
the little guest check.
and we have a new collection coming that has a guest check paper
I
on
love
it,
that idea.
which is going to be so darn cute. So then we put the balloon company on there. And they've got it up a little higher, but I'm going to put it right above that little stitch line on that piece there. And then we've got this little piece that I forgot we needed. It's a little stampy piece. And that's going to go right here, off to the left. And then we got to get Piglet on here, and he's going to go right here. And he almost looks like he's sitting down, don't you kind of think, Katie?
So, yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think
he
putting
is.
him right along this edge here kind of grounds him like he's sitting on that ledge. So that's what we're going to do with him. And I'm using tape adhesive, but you
Are
can
those
use
dots from your mono-air?
Yeah, they're kind of like dots.
Yeah, that may
They're
have to
my
go get
favorite. And so he's sitting right, it looks like he's sitting right on that ledge, which is super cute. And then we've got the hug is always the right size. I'm going to put that on. I don't know why I'm not using my glue press. I probably should. So we're going to put that right here. And then I've got a little chipboard heart. And you know, you have so many extra pieces. You could always add more pieces to this if you wanted to. So we're putting a heart there. And we've got a heart here. And then I have a blue heart. Now you probably have another yellow chipboard heart. I don't know where mine went.
Might it be in the couch cushions?
It might be in the couch cushion. So Katie just got me this blue heart, and I'm just going to put it right up here.
That was from the
Oh my
extras.
gosh. So a hug is always the right size, and on the inside it says, always remember, you're braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and loved more than you know. Oh my gosh, Janet, that is so sweet. That is so darn sweet. Now this is the font that we have a die set that actually cuts out these letters, and we are waiting for it to come back in stock. Okay.
Diane shared that she used the balloon die from Teresa's card
Oh,
kit
the
to add the
celebration.
balloon on here. Yeah.
Oh, cute.
and
Very
that she
fun.
put the balloons on this one instead of the tags.
So you could,
Yeah.
could put the balloons. He could be like holding a balloon.
Yeah. Thank you, Diane. I like how
We
you
love
switched that up.
We love ideas, and we're not doing a lot of switching up. I thought about turning one of these into a 5x7, and then I really just wanted to keep it, you know, simpler for you. So we've got our next card base, and we're on card number 4, and we'll show you what that card is, and we'll show you what you need for it. And I got a little something in there that just won't come out, and now it came out. So card number 4 on the directions, and this is what I'm going by, is just how they are on the directions. It's the last one on the bottom page. And for some reason, I always think they're fishing on this one, but they are not fishing. It says, sometimes the smallest things take up the most room in your heart. And it's got this really pretty floral paper for the background. You're going to need that. You're going to need that sheet, that rectangle that has the quote that I just showed you. And let's see, what else do we need from the paper? We've got another border here that's got the gingham, red gingham with the little blue. And then that little piece right here with Pooh and Piglet, kind of like walking into the
It's
sunset.
like one of my favorite pictures.
And then they have a little green banner. And then there's 2 flowers from the chipboard. There's a little, there's a pink one, and then there's a little kind of a flower sprig that's got 3 flowers on it.
Can you review what inks you used?
Sure. So I was using walnut stain for my brown, and I didn't really ink it a lot, but let's look at these two cards together, and you can kind of see the difference between inking and not inking. And it's just a personal choice if you want to ink or not. You could use vintage photo. That's usually my go-to. All right, so for card number 4, let's ink up, or not ink up, let's put adhesive on the back. And Katie went and got the Mono Air Runner because that just is what I've been using. And I really like it. It's got 630 inches if you want to convert that to feet. It's $7.49 and it does refill very easily. It's called the Air Touch, and the refills are $10.99 for 2.
It's so quiet.
It is, and it
so
goes
quiet,
on easy,
yeah.
which I really like.
And it's dots, you said.
It's like dots, yeah.
Okay.
I'll kind of show you up close so you can see it's kind of like dots. All right, so let's put our floral on. Whoops. And it is permanent, so. And it holds well. I think,
Well,
Katie,
I
that's
think
why I like it.
This little symbol right here says it's permanent. It has a lock on
Is that
it. Yeah.
a lock with no key?
On the back it says permanent bond underneath the lock. And I was like, because I saw
That is
that lock and I
crazy.
was like,
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna have to try that out.
we need to put our little border strip on. And isn't it cute how all these colors go together so well?
Well,
Oh,
if you
sorry,
wanted
we're not
some-
putting our border
Oh.
strip on. We're putting on our little quote. So we'll put that on first. And I put it in the middle of the card front. Then we'll take our border strip because it actually goes side to side a little bit above. Here you can see a little bit of that quote rectangle right here. And then this little green piece. Katie, I really have not popped up anything.
I know, maybe you should pop
Maybe
something up.
maybe I should.
If you want
Put
to.
the little green piece right here, the little green banner piece.
But they look so good
I think they look
without
good.
even popping
I think
things
they
up.
do too. Why don't we pop? Okay, here's what we're going to do.
Okay.
This piece, we are going to ink this piece just to make it stand out a little more because it is pretty white. So we're just going to put a little ink along the edge, just very lightly. And you don't have to do this. It's totally optional. You might not even have your ink with you. I think that's just going to make it stand out. Maybe you like it more, maybe you don't. And then we will pop this piece up because we haven't popped up anything. I think it's because of the chipboard, Katie, that you don't
Yeah.
really need to pop things
I
up
agree.
as much. Now, when I pop up,
Pop up out of bed?
I like.
Pop up
Well,
out of the
I
recliner?
don't pop up out of either of those
Neither
places.
do I.
I
Especially
like,
out of bed.
I like to put a lot of dots, and a lot of times I use the tape. I just unroll it, but I didn't bring the tape today. But let's take off the back.
I
end
use a lot of those dots too, just in case.
Well, it makes it more solid, and I'm
Yeah.
over here off camera, peeling off the backing and putting it in the wastebasket so we don't have.
Well, one
a
thing
lot.
you could use is this washi tape.
I grabbed that
I
washi
love
tape,
that.
and I thought it matched really well.
It does. It's $3.99.
It's $3.99. It's actually from Winnie the Pooh Christmas, but the colors just look really nice with this collection. It's got the red and the green and the
Definitely
blue.
could layer more with the washi, or add some, or use it on envelopes.
Put it on your envelope. I love
Yeah.
it on my envelope. Okay, so let's put this piece on right here. And then all that's left, I feel like there's fewer pieces to this card kit. All we have left are these little flower pieces, and we are going to pop this one up in a tricky way. Let's do this little flower first, and I'm not going to pop this little bud up. This little one goes, I said bud, not butt. Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
This goes right up here.
Oh my gosh, you can't
And
take
I-
me anywhere.
So this one, you can see we can attach it to the Winnie the Pooh piece, but then it's going to be flapping in the wind down here.
Oh yeah.
So we are going to put a foam square right there, and then we are going to see how it fits. And now it's solid.
Oh, that fit really well.
It fit really perfect,
Yeah, it
actually.
did.
So we
Very
are going to
nice.
put liquid glue up here at the top where it's going to hook onto that piece that I think is them going fishing, but it is not.
You think they're going fishing?
I feel like they're going fishing, but they're
Oh,
not. I don't
think
know
they're
why
going home.
I don't know
That's
why I
what-
think that.
What do you guys think Pooh and Piglet are doing in this
They're
picture?
going to the woods. All right.
Going to the bookstore.
So that is that card. Sometimes the smallest things take up the most room in your heart. And the inside says, I cherish our friendship. I cherish you.
That's so sweet. I like that.
So you can see on this piece, we've got that foam tape under there because otherwise it would be hanging off the edge of this piece here. And what
That's
you can,
really smart. Nice
so
little
put
trick.
your foam tape on, don't peel the back off, and make sure it's where you want it to be. Okay, Katie, was that just card number 4?
Oh my
Ooh,
gosh,
we're halfway.
you're flying through this.
We are flying through it? Okay.
Yeah, I think you are.
All right, so this card number 5, oh bother.
I love this.
This is kind of a
So
cute one
sweet.
too. Well, they're all darn cute. But this one on the front says, oh bother. And you see Eeyore.
He's the one that says that, doesn't he?
I think so.
In his deep little manly
And our
voice.
daughter, Eeyore was her favorite
Oh,
character.
was it? Oh, that's right, because she had the shirt that
She had the
wore to
purple
everything.
Eeyore t-shirt. She wore it for at least a couple years in all of her pictures. They weren't at the same time or the same place, but she always had that shirt on.
I love that.
All right, so let's see what we need for this.
Oh, wow, there's a lot for this. Or maybe there's not, but it just looks like there is.
So, and this is kind of a tricky one too. Here's your background piece. So you're going to need this background piece, and then you have 2 strips. And these are kind of cool because they fit right in here. Actually, I think I need to switch those around because that didn't quite fit. So those are going to fit like that. So you need the 2 strips. I'm not sure I'm liking how those fit.
Do you want
Oh, there
to
we go. There's the gap.
Okay.
There you have
We
a gap.
found it.
Okay. Then also from the punch out,
I'm
you
gonna push
need
this down a little bit for
Christopher
you.
Robin, and you need Pooh and Eeyore and Piglet. They're all kind of hanging out. And you need the Oh Bother. So you need the Oh Bother. And then you need, from the chipboard, you're going to need, oh my gosh, did I lose another chipboard heart? Oh, there it is. So you're going to need So Very Sorry from the chipboard. And then 3 little hearts. Little mint green one, a red one, and a pink one. And your hearts don't matter, don't try to figure out, oh, is that the smallest heart? Was that the biggest heart? It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I've learned that too.
Because you're going to have extras and you're going to have plenty. Oh, and Katie, remind me, we need to put something on the inside of this one because we haven't been doing that. So here's our card front. We're going to glue that right on. Now these are the pieces that I want to look at again because I see it goes right up to the top. Oh no, they've got it off to the edge. And then they've got this one off to the bottom. All right, so what we're going to do, this is how it's set up to have those all the way to the edge. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them right down the middle. And that's going to be tricky, but we can do it.
All right. For some reason, my phone decided not to show me comments, so I'm going to come up. Bunny is saying, this great cards, Kelly. Thanks for doing this.
Oh, it's fun.
Chris is wondering, did you switch from the green repositionable one to this one?
I don't use the green repositionable very often. I have it at home, and I'll sometimes use it if we're designing a kit or something. You're not sure if you're going to leave stuff, but typically I use the Mono Air for my tape runner.
Okay.
I also, I use this one too, the Tombow Dots adhesive, because I really like dots.
A lot of people have said they're using the mono. It's like their favorite now.
Yay!
Yeah.
That makes me happy,
And
you
I would have
guys.
said earlier, but my comments were not coming up. I apologize.
Oh, well, that's okay.
And on this card, they think, on the last card you did, he's walking, taking a walk with his best friend.
Yeah.
So
it's kind of neat with the shadow. The artwork is just so gorgeous on this collection. Simple Stories, thank you. You did a wonderful job.
And you're not using the repositionable. The Mono Air is a permanent glue.
It is
because
permanent.
it has that little lock on it, which I just discovered today.
Let's put our Oh Bother on.
Janet, maybe you can answer this. Will there be card inserts for Tea Garden, not
Yes.
Flower Shop?
Both.
I purchased
We have it
both
for
now.
both. And
Barbara, yep, we'll have both.
we just printed them today, and Diane was getting them printed for us.
Oh, and they're online now.
Oh,
Thank
gosh,
you. Yep.
yay.
So
Yay,
thank
Diane.
you. Yes.
I
So
just
put
needed
those down.
to catch up on my comments. They weren't coming through.
I don't know if you have a picture of them yet, but they are out there, and they should be linked to the card kits. And I think my liquid glue is running out. So we're going to put So Very Sorry right here. And then we have these really cute little hearts, that's chipboard hearts. Katie, I am really not popping much up, and I think that's okay.
I think it is too.
I thought I would pop more up, but I'm not. We got a little red heart for up here. And I got a pink heart, it's a little bit bigger. And I'm going to put that right here.
So Janet says her favorite glue is becoming the Mono Air now too. It's permanent, but a dot adhesive, and you can still rub it off if you make a mistake.
So with the dot adhesive, I'm going to show you why I love the dot adhesive. We're going to
I
digress
just love how
here a
you're
little bit.
just using that paper.
I had this
That's
sheet of
awesome.
paper. So with a dot adhesive, if you have something small, like, oh, I thought that was a heart, like this heart. I don't know if you can see this.
I think I found
you
your
can.
chipboard heart.
Oh, you did find my chipboard heart. So if you have it, when you run over the dot over it, what doesn't go on your heart goes on your paper.
I love
So
that.
you just have your dots that end up on your heart, and you don't have like a tape that you're trying to cut. And you can see that I just have the dots on my heart. And since I did this, let's just put it on the inside here, and let's just get ourselves another one. Since
And
we have
then
a lot
can
of
you rub that
extras.
off?
You can rub it off. Now,
Oh.
I think if it was there, it's not going to be easy like
Right.
the repositionable.
Like the repositionable, yeah.
Okay, and look
I wonder
at
if
what
you
we
had
just
one of
did.
those little erasers. Oh, look at how cute that is.
So we just added the two little hearts on the inside. So,
Oh,
oh
that's so
bother, so
sweet.
very sorry, sending gentle hugs and lots of love.
And you could add some, don't forget, enamel dots.
Yes, and
with
I
that.
had one of those open.
Yeah, this top one was, and I put
Okay.
it back in for
All
you.
right. So the enamel dots that come with the Winnie the Pooh collection are perfectly dyed. And what you can do is if you're not sure where to put them, Janet showed us how to make
So smart.
Evo drops, but you can also take them out of the package and you can kind of hold them up. Because it would be kind of cute to add some enamel dots here on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
You could add them to the centers of your flowers. So if you look at this flower here, maybe you want to add a red one there to the middle of that flower, or blue. And that's just a good way to kind of see how you want to use them. I think this one would be a great card to add enamel dots to.
Mm-hmm.
And Katie, I found those hearts that you got. You guys, I found these. Well, this will give you a time to catch up.
Yeah.
This is Let It Live and Let Grow by Jan Hadfeld. And these
I love
are
those.
perfect for
They
this
are.
collection. They match it. I'm
They-
so excited.
They do, don't
Look
they?
how they match.
Oh my gosh,
And
I would
these
definitely
are
get
$4.99, and you get 36, and every single color. You could even use those metallic golds.
Oh, easily.
So every single color in here goes with this collection, and hearts are just so sweet. Katie, you probably already own those, I would guess.
I do, but maybe I should get another set just in case I don't. But I
Maybe
I
you
think
should.
these are amazing, and they go with it so well.
All right. Well, hopefully, if you try the Mono Air, if you decide to give it a try, let us know how you like it. I like to hear about product
Yeah.
from people, and if you like it as much as we do, and
People
things like
are
that.
saying they're going to try it out and get some, and I
Well,
think I
good.
might be one of those people.
All right. Well, let's move on to card number 6. We've got 3 cards left, and
Are
we're
people
pretty
still out
good.
there
We're pretty good on
crafting?
time. All right. I mentioned, Katie, that if you wanted to, you could trim the outside.
Oh yeah.
You could trim it down, and I was actually going to do that on this one, so I think we will. So card number 6 is this one, really cute. Here it's got like stamps on it, and it is actually a horizontal card.
Oh my gosh, Tanya has joined us from New Jersey. I think it's our
Yay.
first New Jersey person.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Yay! Welcome, Tanya or Tanya.
So remember, the card fronts are sized exactly to fit, and these are wonderful because when I cut them myself, quite honestly, they don't always fit. But what we're going to do, we're going to take it and we're going to cut off, I think we'll cut off 1/4 inch on the short side and 1/4 inch on the long side. And this is just showing you another option. If you want to do it, great, and you don't have to because it is a free world. And you'll see how it leaves a little bit of white. And I'm on a white table, which makes it maybe harder to see, but it leaves a little bit of a border around your card. So there you can kind of see it better. So let's attach that. Whoops. I hope my tape runner doesn't run out, Katie, because
Well,
I didn't bring refills
I
from
have
home.
some refills I brought over. You can.
So if we need to, we
Yeah,
will.
absolutely.
Okay, so we've got that on. Now this, oh, I didn't show you what you needed. So you need the gold piece that we just used, we just trimmed. You're going to need this section that's going to go across the middle of your card. And then you need these, this piece says any day spent with you is my. And then for chipboard, you need those stamps I showed you, and you need a couple flowers and the word favorite. I feel like there's not that many pieces for this. Now, on this piece, we're going to put this on first, and it goes just a little bit lower than the middle. Now, you can choose to keep it this way, or you could cut 1/4 of an inch off. And I'm just going to cut off that 1/4 of an inch. Just, well, this gets risky because, you know, you want it to match up perfect, or I do. I have this anal problem. And then if you want to lay it on there and make sure if you need to cut more off, I think it cut it pretty perfect, if I do say so myself. So we're going to put adhesive on the back of this.
So those that are sharing that you're going to try the mono tape, you're going to have to let us know how you like it
Absolutely.
compared to the tape that you're currently using.
Now when I put something, because I do have this adhesive on here, I can kind of hold it up over here like with my fingers and line up this left side. And if this is straight, then I know it's going to be straight on my card. Because I also have a little bit of a problem. I want things to be perfectly straight too. And sometimes when we are doing something like this, Katie, it's hard, isn't it?
It is, yes, because you're live,
You're
and
live.
2, you're going quick.
Trying to go quick,
Yeah.
but then I know a lot of you are working along. So
Yeah, I hope you're still working along with us.
I decided this piece I was going to pop up here at
Oh.
the top.
And those were the
So I
small
put the little
ones.
tiny foam dots on there. If you don't have the tiny ones, just take the big ones and cut them in half. But cut them before you put them on your paper, or before you take the backing off. You'll find it a lot easier.
We're wondering, do we have the Spellbinders
You could
centering
just- You
tape?
could just go like this.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
yeah.
it's okay.
Or you could use your little snips on it.
Yes. You've got to get those snips, you guys.
Yes.
All right, let's put this on top, and it goes in the middle.
Do you know if we have the Spellbinders centering tape?
I do not know
Okay.
that for sure.
All right.
We'll have to find out.
Okay.
And see if we
I
do.
will find out, Candy.
Now, on your directions, this is how it's got these laid out. It's got, and
Oh,
you
I
can,
like
you can,
those.
and they're kind of crooked.
Tilted?
You know, this one kind of tilts. You could put them straight across if you want. I think the fact that Winnie the Pooh is Winnie the Pooh is why they are tilted. So we're going to go with that. And they're large enough that I'm just going to use my tape runner on these. Whoops. Put them right side up when you're doing it. That's what I recommend that.
That's the best tip of the day.
Yeah, and you guys, I will tell you, we have made things upside down.
Oh, yes, we have.
Ask Maggie about that sometime. So they're not perfect. So when you do something like this, you either want them perfect or you want them obviously not perfect. And then we got our favorite here. And they've got it kind of overlapping. I'm just going to run one long string across here. And I'm going to just stick it like so. Any day spent with you is my favorite. And then we've got these cute little flowers. Let's put a little glue on this one. I do think my glue bottle's running out, Katie. I think I'll have enough. I will have enough for today.
Okay.
But I will have to buy another bottle of glue. And then down here, this one is right here on the, whoops. Now I didn't really leave myself quite enough room because you can't hang over the edge of your card, but I just squeezed it in
You
there.
got it in there.
It's good. So
That's
any
cute.
day,
I like that
isn't
one.
that darling?
I do. I like the stamps.
Did you catch my darling word?
I
love
did.
the word darling.
I know. That's your new word today.
Okay, so any day spent with you is my favorite. Your friendship makes everything better. And notice how Janet used the I'm calling it the Winnie the Pooh font. So she even used that font on our inserts.
It's a good font, and there is a Spellbinders die with that, and we do have it on order. If you like to be on the list we contact you when that comes in. Excuse me.
When that come in,
you need to call the store, or
yeah,
you can call the store
or send an email if you want.
Yep.
Okay, card number 7. Let me fold my card base in half, and maybe you did this already.
And Carol's asking, will we be getting the Friends Salut die from Spellbinders? Silhouette. I bet it's a silhouette. Their silhouette one. Like it's just the black.
Oh,
yeah,
yes,
the
yes,
characters.
that's coming also.
That's coming, yeah. We have them all.
Oh, it's here.
Oh.
My gosh, Diane. Diane is amazing. Diane is checking in freight. And she just brought it to show us. Oh my gosh, look at that.
Could
you
the
guys.
timing be
And it
any
has
better?
numbers and
It'll be
Little-
online in about 5 minutes.
Give us about 5 minutes, and it will be online for you to purchase.
but it is the same font.
And I'm going to turn it over. Oh,
Isn't it
this
cute?
makes me
Because
so
look
happy.
at this word favorite. So
Yeah.
that is the same font, and it's a cute font.
It's a very good
And it's a good
font.
size.
Yeah.
And we don't know how much it is. We don't know how
It
much
doesn't
is.
matter.
Okay, so this is card 7. Now I saved this piece. This was on the 12 by 12 punch out, and you can't really tell that now, but I saved it because I wanted to show you how I was punching things out last night. So this was a 12 by 12 sheet. What I found myself doing was pushing down on the piece I wanted and then pulling out the background. And I felt like this really, I did tear the balloon, you guys, if you watched earlier.
But it was delicate,
But that
and
was
that's okay.
before I got this technique down.
That's a good idea.
So you just push down on the piece you're keeping and then pull up on the piece, your garbage piece that you don't need.
Nice.
All right, so card number 7 is this one right here, and it's all about a friend right here. And so let's show you what we need for that. We're going to need the background piece, which I just showed you. And then it's got this like picturesque, it reminds me kind of of an old postcard. And this one is also going to be horizontal. And then we need 2 stripes or strips, a plaid and this little polka dot with the gold dots. And then there's a couple phrases that we need from the punch-out sheets. And then from the chipboard, we've got 2 flower clusters and a little red heart and a friend. So those are the pieces that we need. I'm going to set them back down here. I guess I'm not inking, Katie, so I'm going to put my ink away. Although this would be a good one to ink if you wanted to do some inking. Oops.
Oh, thank you, Janet. Janet shared for online font friends what the name of the Pooh font
so
is.
if you wanted to type
make
up
your
some
own inserts or
things
maybe
with
put on
Winnie
your
the Pooh.
cards. Yeah.
All right, so let's put this on. And I kind of do that thing again. It just works for me from the left side. I just kind of guide it with my fingers and then just press it down. And then we're going to put our little strips on first. And on your directions, you'll see it goes like this. So what we're going to do is do it the opposite way. So we're going to put the plaid on the bottom just because we can. And it's just a little ways from the bottom here. And then I'm going to put this on. And I think we're going to no, I'm not. I'm going to butt them up together. I don't know how it's supposed to be. We're going to butt them up right next to each other, so we have that. And then we need, this just reminds me, I don't know why, of an old postcard.
It does, though.
Doesn't
I
it?
think
That-
it's the
the
scalloped
artwork.
edge, yeah, and the artwork.
The artwork, the way
Yeah.
it is, it's really cute with
Yeah.
Christopher Robin walking through the woods with Winnie. And this goes down just like so. Put that down. Boy, you can see how easy this is to do, can't you guys?
And they're so fancy. I mean, they're easy to do, but they look so fancy when you're done.
I think
that make
I
sense?
agree. It makes
Okay.
really good sense,
Okay.
Katie.
Thank you.
All right, so let's put this. This goes up in the corner right here.
Oh, Sharon's she got the background stamp 100 Acre Wood, which is an IO stamp, I
Oh.
believe, but unfortunately we cannot get that any longer. But I should go look to see what stamps
Simple
we have.
Stories has one coming out.
100 Acre Wood.
Yes,
Yay.
and it just, their stamps, I don't think it came out originally for them, but they do have it coming out, and we have it on order, so we'll be able to get that. Okay, so you've got is one of the nicest things you can, and I'm going to put that on here first, and it goes right along that edge with that blue scallop. And then that way I know where to put a friend, but I'm going to leave a friend there for right now, because I'm going to go ahead and put on this other word strip that says have and one of the best things you can be, and I'm going to put that right here. Move it over to the left just a little bit. And then a friend goes there, and we've got this flower bunch that goes here. So I think I'm going to move the friend over like so, and then I've got a little heart that goes down here. So I'm going to put the heart on
It's good
first.
to probably lay them out so you make sure that it doesn't go over the edge.
Yeah, I think so. It helps. I think it helps. So there's our little heart.
Dawn says, these are so sweet and it's fun to be creating with friends, isn't it?
It is.
I like this.
I don't know how many of you are
know.
actually doing it live, but I hope you enjoy it, and I hope
Yeah.
you like it. And let me turn this around a little bit.
It is fun to have a craft along, and our next craft along will be with Diane, I believe.
Right. And Diane's is March 13th. It's a Thursday, and her kits. We've got more of those that are going to be available very soon.
Yeah, I will let you know when that does happen.
And we put on
If you'd
a
like
friend.
to be on that kit list, give us a call at the store, or you can also just email us or put a note on your online order that you would like to be added to Diane's kit list.
So this says a friend is one of those nicest things you can have and one of the best things you can be. And on the inside it says, let's see what to be thankful for. There's honey and you.
Oh my gosh,
And
Janet.
I thought we would take this flower bunch. Okay, we're going to do something different with this now because it's kind of big. But I'm going to attach it on the corner. So we're going to do this, and I'm gluing it right down here like so.
Oh,
And you're like, oh,
Kellie,
wait a minute.
you went over the edge.
That's not going to fit. So what we're going to do is just trim off this extra piece here. And you could do this in your trimmer. I'm just doing it with scissors because that's convenient. And then you have kind of that little corner there.
What a good idea.
It adds a little color. And you know what, Katie?
What?
You know what, Katie? Let's
What?
just add a heart.
Yes. Let's use our scraps.
Let's balance it off and put a little heart up here.
Oh, that looks good.
So you can do a lot of things. You've got lots of leftovers that you can be creative with.
And decorate your envelopes.
That's true. Yeah, you're right.
With
All right,
these.
card number 8. So card number 8 has got Winnie and Piglet right here. Kind of looks like they're talking to each other.
Is this our last one?
This is the last
Oh my
card,
goodness,
everybody.
this went fast. What a fast craft along.
All right, let me toss my envelope down there. So I've got my card base here. You fold it. So get out your supplies for the last card, card number 8. So you're going to need the background paper, which is this tiny little cute floral. And it's got this little box, which is kind of unique. It's got a little corner cut off of it. It's got stitching. And there are 3 border strips, green, a red check, and a gold. A big bunch of flowers, and the word hello. And then we've got Pooh and Piglet, and they are attached together. And then there's these little tiny words,
That is
oh,
tiny.
and there. So it goes, oh, hello, there. So
Those are tiny.
they're really tiny. Now, you might, when I was punching out Pooh and Piglet, there's a very small piece where they're hooked on. If that comes off, it's okay. You can just glue them together when you put it on your card. Okay, so let's put on our background paper. And again, I like to just kind of line it up from the left side just because that works for me. I know, Katie, you've got a great trick.
I line
Lining
it up with
what
an
was your-
edge.
with
Yeah.
an edge, like your
Gotta
trimmer,
find an edge.
your scoreboard,
Yeah.
whatever it might be.
And I have you just move up a little, Kellie.
I'm going to have
There you
to
go. Yeah.
clean this table off.
Yeah.
I'm getting adhesive all over
Do you
it.
want to put this underneath? Not sure where this came from.
I brought that from home.
Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
can use that.
Oops, excuse me.
It might be too
There you
late now, but I'm going to put it over here where I'm
Yeah.
gluing.
Okay.
All right, so here's our card front, and then we've got these 3 strips. Oh, this is horizontal. I didn't even realize that. So it goes green, gold, and red checkered, and that's what it shows on your directions. And we're going to just mix them up because that way you see another way to do it. So we're going to put red checkered on the bottom. It doesn't really matter. And then we'll do gold, and then we'll do green. Then we're going to put on the gold, and I'm just butting them right up next to each other. You guys, can you imagine Simple Stories designing these kits and then designing, so they have to design the paper. This is not the exact same paper in the collection.
I was just thinking about that,
And we
Kelly.
should have Janet link the collection because
Yeah.
it is a really cute, super cute collection. Then they have to figure out, do all the layouts on the punch-out sheets. It sounds to me like it would take a little bit of engineering.
Oh gosh, yeah, definitely. And then writing the directions to describe each one of those little pieces.
Yes, I'm so glad they do it.
Yeah.
All right, so this goes on right here, and you have that little slanted edge off to the right there.
Reminds me of a Janet. The Janet
Yeah.
thing.
Well, and you know what's funny, Katie? I did bring my diagonal punch.
Oh.
Because I thought, well, I'm going to have it just in case we want to do something crazy. All right, what are we going to put on next? I think next we'll put this flower bunch on because isn't that pretty? I
It
love the
is. It's
flowers.
even pretty just like that.
There is floral bits. You can get floral bits that's just filled with flower pieces like this.
With
Now
the
you-
in the Winnie the Pooh collection, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now they have it kind of like this, but I think I'm going to tilt it up just a little bit more.
I like
just
that. That's really pretty.
Just because we can, right, Katie?
Yeah.
All right, then Winnie the Pooh is here, and I felt a little bit like he's kind of in the air a bit.
Are you going to ground them?
I think I'm going to do something really
Yeah.
different.
I think that's
So
okay.
I think I'm
though.
going to ground him here, and then I'm going to, oh, you guys, I'm sorry for changing this up, but
Oh, I think it's
what
quite
we're
all
doing.
right.
Let's see if it fits. Oh, hello.
You know, I kind of like that almost
There.
better.
So if you look at your directions, you can see Winnie and Piglet are up here and Hello's right below them. But we're going to do it different just because
I like it. I
we
think it's
can.
fun
It's
to
free
do that.
world, guys.
Edie shared that she says, Kelly, you are so gifted. I had organized and inked everything. Your timing has been perfect.
Oh,
Was at the
good.
perfect pace for us to craft along.
Awesome.
What a fun morning.
Thank
you
you.
so much.
Oh, I'm
Yay.
glad.
Thank you, Edie, for
That
letting
makes
us
me
know
happy.
that. Because we do wonder if we go too fast or
We
too
never
slow.
know.
Yeah.
All right, so let's put hello right there.
I love
and then,
it.
boy, those pieces are little
They are
Katie.
tiny.
This is tweezer time, guys. I need the reverse tweezers for this. So
Yeah.
put a little glue on here. And then, oops.
Those are
Yeah.
tiny, aren't they?
Yeah, so we're going to put O right there. And then let's glue this one up. I'm going to do my glue press with my left hand. What do you
Wow.
think about that,
And
everybody?
that is a testimonial right there. How good that thing is.
All right, then let's put oh, hello there.
I like that. I like it down that way with the sentiment in the middle instead of at the bottom.
And then
I like
what
that.
about a heart? Do we have a heart?
Oh
over
my
there we
gosh, you
can
and I
add?
were thinking the same
It
thing.
needs something else. Maybe something over
I do
here.
have a heart. I have your chipboard heart.
Oh, okay. Let's use this little chipboard heart that was from another
Or you
card.
could cut out this red one maybe.
So what about?
have a bee.
Where do we want to put this heart?
Got a little bee.
Maybe right here between Pooh and
Yes.
Piglet. There we go. There we go. Oh my gosh, that's cute. So it says, oh, hello there. And then you open it up and it says, a day without a friend is like a pot without a single drop of honey left inside. Katie, oh my gosh.
Oh,
Let's put this along the bottom.
yes.
Oh my gosh.
That
okay.
works perfect, doesn't it?
Yes.
Oh, good eyes, Kelly.
Well, I was looking at our extras, and this, I can't believe this was extra, but look at this piece, and I'm going to put it right, I think I'm going to put it over here.
Barb shared that this is so much fun to watch. She doesn't like to scrapbook because she doesn't take a lot of photos, but she loves to put papers together. So she's trying these techniques on some cards she's making right now.
Well, good.
And Jerry said this card looks better with the font here or your
Oh,
sentiment there than
good.
it was in the bottom. So she goes, she thought it looked a little odd, and now you fixed it for her.
Yeah, I don't feel like
Yeah.
they're floating in the air
Yeah.
anymore. All right,
Very nice.
let's have a look at our cards.
Oh, yes.
All right, so we started off, we've got the You Are Sweet as Honey. And we've got sometimes the smallest things take up the most room in your heart. Isn't that the truth?
Oh, yeah.
And we've got a hug is always the right size. It's always an adventure with you. Oh my gosh,
I would
Katie,
say
we made
that's
so
to
many
you.
cards. To me,
Yes, from me.
any day spent with you is my favorite. Oh, hello there. So look at all these cards we've made
They're
today,
so,
you guys.
Look at that.
They're just so cute. And
How
thank you,
fun.
Simple Stories. Thanks everyone who joined us. Let's take the phone out and make just
Okay.
a couple announcements.
Sure. Want me to catch it? All right.
So, all right, just a couple announcements. First of all, thank you for joining us today. Is that a little bright, Katie?
Yeah, I think that, yeah. It's like
you don't
you're in
want
the
to
sun
see,
tanning
you don't want to
booth.
see
Yeah.
me that close. Thanks everyone for joining us today for our craft along, where we made the Simple Stories Winnie the Pooh cards. It's a classic Winnie the Pooh. We have kits left. We have inserts. There's enamel dots to match. And what about just-in-time inventory when people are
Yeah,
asking about
exactly.
the alphabet? So that's back in stock. Diane said it'll be online in a few minutes. Tomorrow, okay, and I also want to mention this coming weekend, we're not really planning on a video for Friday right now because we have our big retreat here in Ankeny at the Courtyard by Marriott, and we have one opening, as far as I know, unless somebody called during our video, Katie. But if you want to join us, it's so much fun. You're going to love it. There's 140 people there, and it's a crafty weekend all weekend long. So if you are interested in that, give us a call for more information or to sign up. And tomorrow, let's see, tomorrow Diane is here, and she's doing fabric projects.
It's amazing.
But they're not like stuffed fabric.
No.
She's used fabric on a lot of her cards, and she's got tags. She was inspired by Paula Cheney.
So instead of using paper on those things, she's used fabric.
Yes, and it looks
yeah,
good.
It's beautiful.
So she'll be here with that tomorrow.
Yeah,
and
it's a
we
must-see.
We got in the new yellow palette fabric, and we'll show you that tomorrow along with some other new things. And Katie, am I missing any announcements that
I
you
don't
can
think
of?
so, no.
So I guess we got to clean up our mess.
Yeah,
now.
thank you. But I have to.
Katie?
I want to show our new
Our new thing.
thing.
Katie, thank you for
Yeah.
helping today.
Oh, you're welcome.
And
I love to
Janet,
help.
thanks for being our linker and
Yep.
drinker.
Look at our new studio lights.
Yeah,
how fancy
Doug,
are we?
Put our lights up in the sky so they're
Yes,
they're
so we
not
don't
on the
trip
floor
over
anymore.
them. Yeah,
We're like, oh, we got an arm here and everything.
I know. We
so
look so good.
We're getting more and more professional.
in
some
looks.
ways. In some ways.
Yeah.
So anyway, thanks everybody. I hope you have a crafty day, and thanks for all the excitement about the brand new Katie Petit Hidden Creek collection.
Yeah,
So
and don't forget to add these to your tracker.
that's
8
right.
cards
8
added
cards
to your
if you
tracker.
made them right.
Yes.
We got to add it to our tracker.
Yes,
Katie.
absolutely. Oh, yes, we
So
do.
have a great rest of the day, everybody.
Thank you.